Hey everyone. Well, it was quite the technological extravaganza this week. First, some issues with Annotate that were fixed. And then last night there was a rubric issue with the assignment, but all got fixed. And I got to meet, or at least talk to, the IT people in some detail. So everything is settled. A couple of you didn't get onto Annotate, and I want you to make sure that you do, even if you don't turn in your assignment. I want you to go in and make sure it's working for you. I left some instructions if it's not. Just want you to have access to that application as it is now, the new Critique It. Okay. Let's see. In terms of the Annotate assignment, giveaways are really very difficult. Even if you are an author who has had many books out, sometimes it's almost impossible to give away your work. So you want to pair it perhaps with something that is very enticing. I have run contests with gift cards. One book, there was a contest with an e-reader of some kind. I've worked with other writers to do sort of gift baskets. You know, you have to sort of sweeten the pot to get people interested even in your Big Five published book. If you have a publicist or a publisher who's also helping you, that is great, and it will add some steam to your giveaway. Goodreads, though you have to pay for it now, can help you with a giveaway. They don't allow you, for instance, to send anything with your books as you send them out. You can't send little notes or, little swag with it. They're very serious about what you're doing with your giveaway. So this is something really to think about. Do you want to offer some merchandise? A couple of you had some ideas about offering things that are sort of, out of the box. I think Carrie's was the travel guide information. So if her book is set in Thailand or, some part of Asia, and it's in the setting, a travel guide to one of those countries would be fantastic. Because people like stuff that teaches them how to do whatever it is. So if you're giving a tip sheet, a fact sheet, that is a really good way to get people interested in your book. It sort of goes in with this idea of platform. So let's say Carrie's idea, her platform is traveling in Asian settings, fiction in Asian settings. Then you can, anything that's, maybe a dinner for two in a town of your choice at the best Thai restaurant. You have to start thinking beyond your book. One of my worst examples, when I was in my MFA program, one of the guys in the program with me, a very nice man, but he had come out with a novel from an indie press, and we had an auction, and he came to our residency armed with his book all wrapped up, and thought it would be just a real auction, gem. It didn't get, no one bid on it. No one wanted the free novel. I brought a mug from the Rumpus. And it's a great mug, and I really love this mug, and it's got some, really ghastly things written on it. Write like an MF-er. And I filled it with chocolate. So it was a mug about writing, and it had chocolate in it. Now, that would be a fantastic giveaway with a book. Like, sign up. Give me a review. You can be in line for winning this fantastic obscene mug with chocolate and one of these brand new signed books. People want more than just your book. Worse, I think and often not even bothered with are free short stories. Now, I am a short story writer. I write a lot of short stories. I think the audience for short stories are short story writers. So no one's very interested in short stories except for short story writers. And most short story readers are interested in literary fiction. But like I said in my announcement, if you are J.K. Rowling and you are going to give away Harry Potter's Secret Diary, or like I said, George R.R. Martin, Robb Stark's last letter to his mother, Catelyn Stark. Whoo! I'd click on it. I want to read that because I always felt really bad about poor Robb Stark, and this is living in the cultural imagination. So as you're moving into the final paper, think about what you can really give that people want. And just remember that your words, they're not that interested in until you become who you will become. And when you become that person, people will want your free short stories. Okay. Partners, you have interviews. I've left, now there are two announcements about these partnerships. Please follow through with contacting your partner ASAP. If you are not going to do that, or you do not hear from somebody, will you please contact me and I will get on it. There are options for this if things do not work out. So please don't let this drift away if you don't hear today, tomorrow from the person you're paired with. Research for your market analysis. You can dream about your ideal reader, but you need to back up this information. And one of the ways to do it is to look very specifically at your genre and market analysis. If you type in young adult urban fantasy, or if you type in literary fiction for women, find out who's reading this stuff. For instance, I think I remember that the people who read most male romance, erotica, are women. So women want to read about two men falling in love and having sex. That apparently. Where does that information come from? You need to find out. And you can sort of drill down. You don't need to buy a market analysis or Poets or whatever text is going to give it to you, but by finding male romance or erotica, or just start clicking in whatever it is you're researching and try to find as many sources as you can. I think, MLA, here's my drum. I'm going to beat the MLA drum. This is our format to write papers in. If you're an English major, if you're a creative writing major, you have to write your papers in the MLA format, or people will boo you off the stage. They will not like your dissertation or your final project. So look it up. I've left that link like 5 million times all over the place. Please start getting your papers in that format if you are not. If you're refusing, please don't refuse any longer. All right, that's it. I'm going to go walk the dogs again. It's a balmy 50 degrees in Vancouver, Washington. I hope your weather is just a smidge better. All right, have a great one.